Hey, what's going on, y'all? This is Teresa B. Hobbs coming at you with another video on how to glorify God through nursing. And I am back. I am so sorry, y'all. When I say I missed y'all, I tell you, I'm still getting people subscribing to the channel, people sending me comments, private messages, following on social media. And I am just so sorry that it took me so long to get back to you all, but I'm back. Okay. Back like I never left, like Stella, okay? But I am back, and I pray that you all have been well and that you are trucking along and making it happen and passing them classes and getting those jobs and making it happen. And I just pray the best over your life and everything that's been going on with you. So I want to come to you and talk about something that I think is extremely important. As many of you know already, on this channel, we don't talk about technical aspects of everything. We really talk about things that will help us to improve ourselves so that our care is better, so that we can glorify God as much as possible, okay? And in order to glorify God, we have to also take care of ourselves. And one of the main things that some of you may know that I've talked about before was you're only as good to your patients as you are as good to yourself, okay? There's no way that you can do for other people or truly make things happen for them in their care if you're standing in the room with the doctor and the patient and half the things the patient got, you got going on, okay? We can't have that. So today's video is talking about, are you suffering from compassion fatigue? I know that I have some nursing students in here, prospective nurses in here, people who, compassion fatigue doesn't just happen with nursing. It also happens in life itself in general, especially as a woman. And a lot of the profession is made up of a lot of women. And a lot of the times we're being pulled in so many different directions that it causes us to sometimes have that built up compassion fatigue. So I want to talk about some ways in order to avoid it, because if we are taking care of ourselves the best we can, we are truly glorifying God. So I thought this was extremely important. I did a little bit of research on this, so I want to share it with you, okay? And so I have my little notepad here, okay? Compassion fatigue can come in the forms of a lot of things, like dreading going to work or going to school, okay? Just feeling so stressed out, counting the minutes and the hours, Sometimes I do that, I ain't gonna lie. But counting the minutes and the hours until it's time to go. Just feeling exhausted, reduced sympathy for things going on with your patients. And that's not good. We don't glorify God in that way. When we're going to, whether it be clinicals or work, and we're just like rolling our eyes at everything that the patient does, we always have to keep in mind that these patients, sometimes they're there because of reasons that are not always bright and great. Because coming to the hospital can sometimes be a good thing. It can be you finding out really great news or having a baby, things like that. And regardless of what it is, we want to be able to put on the best version of ourselves to everybody that we meet. Okay, so let's get into these tips, okay? One of the main things I would definitely say with helping to avoid compassion fatigue is staying ahead of finding a therapist, okay? We go through a lot of things in this life, and having somebody that is unbiased to sit down with and talk with. I actually used an app called MD On Demand, and they take insurance. And I know there's a lot of other apps out there that are absolutely fabulous, that you can literally find somebody, talk to somebody face to face, like you're on a FaceTime with a friend or something. But it just allows for you to release yourself, release things that are going on in your mind and with you. And I definitely suggest that regardless of what it is that you're going through in life, even if you just want to check in and talk to somebody, okay, that can be so helpful for your mental health. So definitely one tip that I definitely have. The next one is setting boundaries on when you actually go to work, okay, or when you go to school. I know sometimes school, you really can't adjust that, but you have the ability to adjust your schedule depending upon when the actual semester starts, whether you have a whole bunch of classes back to back or you have a class or two and then you kind of give yourself a break. When you're working, you have the ability at some places which I'm very fortunate to be somewhere where I do, the ability to kind of make your schedule. So you don't have to sit here and work when you don't want to work. Sometimes they might need you and you need to come in extra, but being able to kind of create and be as flexible as you can with your schedule so you're not exhausting yourself and wearing yourself out can really help you to avoid compassion fatigue, seriously. And then the next one is hobbies. Okay. Hobbies are extremely important. I really love, running, coming from a big girl. Okay. But I really do love it. I probably said like a year ago, I was able to lose a lot of weight because of the running and other things that I was doing also. But I love running and I love being able to, be at home and watch movies and things with my husband. So, find something what it is that you really love to do, whether you love to knit or crochet or play soccer or dodgeball or whatever it is. Find something around you wherever you live that has those things going on. And me and my husband also love biking and we love hiking. We love finding trails in order to go and hike. So that was also really amazing for us. Like when I would come out of nursing school, when he would pick me up on days when he would, if I wasn't on the bus, okay, if he didn't make me get on the MTA, but he would pick me up and we would go find a trail, a walking trail, and we would just walk the trail and laugh and talk. And it was really helpful for me, especially when I knew it was a big week for a test or something. So find something that you really love and do it. Okay. The next one is journaling. I think this is extremely important. This is like something that I think is so underused. Sometimes people say they do it, but they can be very inconsistent with it. So it doesn't always have the lasting effects that it really can have. But journaling gratitude, journaling positivity, and just journaling things going on in your day, whatever has happened to you, can be so powerful. Okay. Being able to release yourself on a page, and sometimes even tracking who you are becoming in that journal can be so helpful. Okay. The last but not least thing is coping strategies. Okay. These coping strategies are some things I really do use, and I praise it. I try to once every week or sometimes 2 weeks, I have a in-home spa day where I force my husband to shave down the calluses on my feet. Okay. But it involves me just taking care of me. It involves me being in our master bathroom tub and filling up that tub with a nice bubble bath and sometimes a little bit of wine, and having the window open to have that nice soft breeze and a nice Bath and Body Works candle. Okay. And I just allow myself to relax, and then I'll also shave. I'll do a scrub down, wash my face, or put a mask on my face. And I'll just have that spa day, clip my nails, make them nice and low or whatever. And it just helps me. It just feels so good. And I stay on top of feeling good like that. And it just does something for me. So you have to find something that will do something for you. Meditation can also be something that I have done in the past. I hadn't been consistent with it, haven't done it recently, but it definitely has helped in the past. Also things like being with your friends, going to the movies, things like that are definitely some really great coping strategies to help you with avoiding the compassion fatigue. Okay. So with that being said, speaking of actually compassion fatigue, I've actually been using these supplements that really have helped me with feeling more soothed, okay, and having a little bit more energy, all right, to do the things that I want to do in order to go out to the movies and to be with friends and all that type of stuff. So if you are interested in knowing exactly what it is that I use, and these things, again, I stand by them. Okay. If you're interested in learning more information about that, definitely leave me a comment below, basically asking me what supplements are you using, or send me a private message on social media on Facebook, Teresa Hobbs, or on my Instagram, and it's Thriving with Teresa. Okay. And again, I pray that that was valuable for you. I pray that you got something from that take it with you, and enhance it, glorify it, so that you can give glory to God, okay, in everything that you do. All right. And with that being said, I pray that you have a beautiful and blessed day. Bye.